The mirror within. Learning to understand yourself. In the journey of life, we often seek answers from the outside world, from mentors, books, and experiences. We chase success, love, and meaning in the external landscape. Yet the most profound revelations lie not in what we discover outside, but in what we uncover within. The mirror within us reflects not our physical form, but the essence of who we are. To understand ourselves is to begin a journey that is as challenging as it is rewarding, a path that leads to genuine growth, peace, and empowerment. The elusiveness of self-knowledge. Understanding oneself is perhaps one of the most difficult tasks a person can undertake. Why? Because the self is not a fixed object. It evolves. We are shaped by our pasts, influenced by our environments, and driven by unconscious desires. We carry stories, beliefs, and patterns, some that empower us, others that limit us. To truly know oneself requires peeling back layers, questioning assumptions, and confronting truths that are often uncomfortable. The philosopher Socrates famously said, "Know thyself." It's an invitation to inner inquiry, a call to examine the motivations, fears, and values that shape our decisions. Yet how often do we pause to reflect on why we react the way we do, or what we truly desire, beyond what society tells us we should want? Self-knowledge is not static. As we grow, so too must our understanding of ourselves. Each season of life presents us with new roles to play, new emotions to confront, and new dimensions of the self to explore. The role of self-reflection. Self-reflection is the gateway to self-understanding. It requires time, honesty, and a willingness to be vulnerable. Journaling, meditation, and solitude are powerful tools that help us connect with our inner world. When we ask ourselves questions like, "What am I feeling right now?" or "Why did I act that way?" we begin to notice patterns. These patterns are the footprints of our subconscious, revealing wounds, needs, and habitual ways of being. It is through this introspection that we become aware of our inner narratives. Perhaps we discover a fear of failure that holds us back, or a need for approval that dictates our choices. Recognizing these truths does not weaken us, rather it gives us the power to change. Self-reflection also allows us to separate ourselves from our impulses. Instead of reacting automatically, we begin to respond consciously. This is a powerful shift. It is the difference between being led by life and leading our lives with intention. Reflection is the art of listening to the whispers of the soul amidst the noise of the world. The courage to confront the shadow. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist, spoke of the shadow self, the parts of our personality we deny or repress. These include traits we deem unacceptable: jealousy, anger, selfishness, or insecurity. Instead of acknowledging these aspects, we often project them onto others or bury them deep inside. But ignoring the shadow only gives it more power. Facing the shadow requires courage. It means owning up to our flaws without self-condemnation. It is not about blaming ourselves, but understanding that we are human, complex, and imperfect. When we integrate our shadow, we reclaim parts of ourselves that were lost to fear or shame. This integration leads to wholeness. Embracing our shadow is a form of liberation. It is a way of saying, "I am not afraid to see myself." It deepens our empathy as we begin to recognize our shared humanity with others. We realize that no one is entirely good or bad. We are all a mix of light and shadow, constantly learning and evolving. Authenticity. Living in alignment. As we understand ourselves better, we begin to align our outer lives with our inner truths. This is the essence of authenticity. It means living in a way that reflects who we truly are, not who we think we should be. When our actions align with our values, we experience a profound sense of peace and purpose. Authenticity also fosters deeper connections. When we are real with ourselves, we can be real with others. We no longer need to hide behind masks or play roles to gain acceptance. Vulnerability becomes strength, and honesty becomes freedom. Living authentically does not mean we are perfect. It means we are honest. We acknowledge when we are struggling, we admit when we make mistakes, and we speak our truth even when it's hard. This kind of integrity creates a solid foundation for a meaningful life. The lifelong journey, understanding oneself, is not a destination. It is a lifelong journey. As we grow and change, so does our understanding. Life will continue to challenge us, presenting new situations that test our self-awareness. Each experience, whether joyous or painful, offers a mirror through which we can see ourselves more clearly. The key is to remain curious, to approach ourselves with compassion and wonder, to ask not only who am I, but also who am I becoming. In doing so, we stay open to transformation. There will be times when we feel lost, disconnected, or unsure. These moments are invitations to return to ourselves. They are reminders to slow down, to listen, and to reconnect with our core. The more we practice this return, the more resilient and grounded we become. Practical steps for self-understanding. While the journey is deeply personal, there are universal practices that support self-discovery. Daily journaling, writing down your thoughts and emotions, helps clarify what you're feeling and why. Over time, patterns emerge. Mindfulness meditation, being present with your thoughts without judgment, allows you to observe your mental and emotional processes. Therapy or coaching, a trained professional can help you explore deeper layers of your psyche and challenge limiting beliefs. Feedback from trusted people. Sometimes others see us more clearly than we see ourselves. Honest feedback can be a powerful mirror. Reading and learning. Books, podcasts, and courses on psychology, spirituality, and personal growth provide valuable insights and tools. Creative expression. Art, music, writing, or movement can reveal parts of ourselves that words cannot touch. Creativity bypasses the rational mind and taps into the intuitive. Silence and nature. Spending time in silence or in nature allows the mind to settle and the heart to speak. It is often in stillness that we find our clearest insights. The power of self-knowledge. When we understand ourselves, we become empowered. We are less reactive and more intentional. We stop chasing validation and start creating from authenticity. Decisions become clearer. Relationships become deeper. We navigate life with greater confidence and clarity. Most importantly, self-knowledge is the foundation for self-love. When we truly know ourselves, our light and our shadow, we can embrace our whole being. This acceptance fosters resilience, compassion, and a quiet inner strength that no external achievement can match. Self-knowledge also enhances our ability to contribute meaningfully to the world. When we understand our strengths and passions, we can channel them into service. Our personal growth becomes a gift, not just to ourselves, but to those around us. Final thoughts. The mirror within is always waiting. It does not judge, but simply reflects. It invites us to look, to learn, and to love ourselves more deeply. The journey inward is not always easy, but it is always worth it.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like videos like this. Thank you.